Welcome everybody to our Monday night webinar. This is Tommy Harper from Murray City, Tennessee. I'm going to talk to you about a business that I got involved in about 24 months ago. And the more I'm around it, the more I'm beginning to realize it's probably the best business opportunity I've ever seen in my adult life. And so I'm going to go through it with you. And if you've got any questions, get back with whoever invited you and let them fill in the details. So let's get started. I want you to think about something today. What does freedom look like to you? If I ask you what freedom was, what would it be? Well, everybody has different definitions for freedom, but I think there's two ingredients to all of them, and one of them is time, and the other one is money. And the thing about it is, I've got friends that have got a lot of time, they're laid off, but they're not excited about it. And then I've got other friends that make a lot of money, but whatever makes them money takes up their time, so they can't really enjoy their money. So, but very few people have been able to put the combination of time and money together. Well, what we're going to talk about tonight is a way to do that, a way to be financially free. And financial freedom is being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Now, we're going to be talking about a company called Stream Energy. Now, here's my suggestion to you. Anytime you get involved or get involved in a business, the first thing you got to do is check out the company. Back when I got in network marketing 35 years ago, there was about only one game in town, but nowadays there's a network marketing company on every corner. I mean, every week I get hit up with network marketing businesses, and all of them are either a lotion, a potion, or a peel. And they talk about all these big deals and claims, but the company doesn't last. So what about Stream? They have a proven success pattern. Stream started 10 years ago in Dallas, Texas, because Texas was the first state to deregulate in electricity. And so they started there, and they have been very successful, as you can see on the screen. They revolutionized the energy business. Okay, now the next thing you want to know is, what kind of services do we have? Gang, when I saw this right here, I got totally pumped because every one of those services are considered life essential. How many people have electricity or natural gas? How many people have cell phones? And then the third one that I'm going to talk to you about in a little bit, protective services. It's becoming life essential. But anyway, what if you're involved in a business where all the product is something everybody has to have, and they need and they want, and you can offer to them at a better price? Would that be a good business model? I thought so. Okay. See, deregulated energy creates new opportunities. It creates competition, and it's essential. I don't care how tight your budget gets. There's nobody that listens to this broadcast that says, our money's kind of tight this month. Let's cut our electricity off to save some money. I mean, you're gonna pay your electric bill, and the potential is huge just in the 6 states that we're in. And as you can see there are over 28 million electric customers, and so it's a huge market. Now, this is what I saw 24 months ago when I got started in Stream. And the thing that excited me that first night, obviously I'm not a geography major, but Tennessee's not blue. So, but when I saw this, I got to thinking, if I could be around this thing when all those states turn blue, the potential is unbelievable. Okay. See, because they became a $7 billion debt-free company in 6 states, in part of 6 states. And so, have you ever heard of the saying, being at the right place at the right time? Well, I believe that. I believe that the good Lord brings good breaks by every now and then for people, but most people miss it. I was reading a book by Sam Walton, and there were checkout clerks and truck drivers that became multimillionaires because they started with Sam Walton. They happened to be at the right place at the right time and took advantage of it. Did you know that if you'd have bought $500 worth of Apple stock today, it would be worth over $1.5 million? Okay, right place, right time. We were all there for that, but most of us didn't take advantage of it. And so there's the law of the first in. If you get in first, there's just a better opportunity on something that's going to be successful. Well, what excited me about this, we're going to be able to get involved in a company that's already successful, but it's going to be a ground floor opportunity. Well, little did we know that in January of this year, the whole state, the whole nation turned blue. Now, they didn't do it with electricity and natural gas, they did it with cellular. And see, what happened was they were waiting for more and more states to deregulate, and it was a slower process than they thought. So they said, well, listen, why don't we come out with a product that everybody uses, everybody needs? And guess what it was? Cellular. You know what? Cellular is just as important as your electricity. To me it is. I was thinking the other day, if I had to choose between my electricity or my cell phone, it would be a tough choice because I can build a fire, but it's kind of hard to talk to people if you don't have a cell phone. You know what I mean? And so anyway, why did they choose the mobile industry? Because it's the fastest growing market in the world. There's more phones than there are people. It's a $1 trillion industry. We have two main carriers, Sprint and AT&T. And we're just launching in that, and it's so ground floor, but we have all kinds of neat apps and things that, oh, I'm sorry about that. That jumped on me. Let me go back here real quick. They have all kinds of neat apps and stuff, but whoever invited you will go through that. One of the things that I think is so cool is Global Connect. It's a free app. You sign up for it, and they put $1 on it. It's no big deal, right? $1. Well, did you know you could talk to London, England for 77 minutes for that $1? The Swap It app. People's number one fear is that they'll lose stuff that's on their phone. With this program right here that's free, you can swap everything over and you don't lose anything. So we've got all kinds of stuff like that. But see, we're not here selling cell phones. We're not here selling electricity. We've got a business plan that makes money. The third product that they have is protective services, identity theft protection. I heard the other day that somebody's identity is stolen every 4 seconds. Gang, that's incredible. Last year, Home Depot, Target, the U.S. government, Blue Cross Blue Shield, their people's identity was stolen. So we've got a product that, it's getting to the point that if you've got anything, you better have identity theft protection. So now you can get paid for stuff you got to have anyway and build a business and make money. So where does the money come from to fund the marketing plan? Well, it comes from the advertising budget. Every major company has a huge advertising budget. Traditional advertising works this way: TVs, radio, billboards, ads. Hopefully, advertising produces customers, customers produce revenue, and they start the whole cycle over again. Well, Coca-Cola last year spent $3 billion, over $3 billion, $3,000 million on advertising, and everybody knows who Coke is. They just were trying to keep the market they've got and hopefully expand it. Well, Stream took another approach. They took the approach of relationship marketing. What they did was they're going to let me and you do the advertising. We're going to produce the customers are going to produce revenue, and then when Stream gets paid, me and you get paid. So think about it. What if you got paid on somebody's electric bill month after month after month, or your electric bill? Well, if you're in one of those 6 states, you can be a part of Stream. But if you're not, we're basically in Tennessee. Obviously, we don't have electricity, so we're focusing on 2 markets: the protective services and the cellular market, and they're both huge. And one of these days, the state will deregulate it. We can do energy too. But think about it. What if you could get paid month after month after month on people's cellular bill? Okay, that's what we're talking about. Now, there's 4 ways to earn income: free essential services, quick start income, monthly earned income, and leadership income. Okay, let me show you how these work real quick. Free essential services. This is one of the things that took Stream to the top. When they started in Texas, there were 79 energy companies already operating in Texas. Well, they said, we've got to do something. And they came up with a program with free energy. How many people like the word free? Everybody, right? Well, they came up with a program where you could get free electricity. If you bring 5 customers to Stream, you get 25% off your electric bill. You bring 10 customers to Stream, you get 50% off your electric bill for 6 months. But when you bring 15 customers to Stream, your electric bill is free forever. As long as you maintain 15 customers with Stream, your bill's free. Now, when I say free, they average those 15 together, and then whatever that number is, that's what you would get off your bill. Well, they're going to do the same thing with mobile. So, you know what? I've already got 15 mobile customers. I'll have free mobile just as soon as it kicks off. But what I'm saying is, see, those are those are services I've got to have anyway. Why not get them free, right? And the business plan. This is the key word is simple, okay? And the next thing that was most important to me is enroll a few customers. Everybody think a few. We're not the AT&T store. We're not the Sprint store. I'm not in a business to sell cell phones. I'm going to get a few customers, and I'm going to teach a few other people how to do the same thing. I'm going to build a team of people with everybody doing just a little, okay? Here's your franchise fee. The cost to get started, $375 gives you everything you need to get your business up and started. That's a one-time fee. It's totally tax deductible. It's starting your business. That's the cost of getting started, okay? And with the marketing plan and what I'm going to show you in the next few minutes, we can get that paid off in an hour, you know, but it's crazy. The Stream marketing system is your only overhead. Every business has an overhead. If you have any sort of business, there's overhead. Our overhead is only $24.95 a month because, see, this is a web-based business. This gives you everything you need to run a business nationwide, and it's $24.95 a month, and you're going to actually and that's it, and it's tax deductible, okay? The marketing plan, you and 2. That's the whole marketing plan, you and 2 other people. That's all you need to remember to build this business, okay? And the way it works, normally when you get started, you're a director. To become a qualified director and earn your first $100, you need 5 customer points, okay? And that gets you to a qualified director code. Now, they're going to let the marketing system that I explained to you earlier count as 2 of your customer points. So normally you would only have to have 3 customer points to trigger your first bonus, okay? Now remember I said you and 2? Well, your goal is to get 2 other people, help them get qualified, okay? When they qualify, you get $100 for helping them, and they get $100. So if you did you and 2, you would get $300. If you do it within 30 days, they add another 100 to it, which is $400, plus you get a Stream custom Android tablet that is phenomenal. You can show the plan with it. It's got everything you need to run your Stream business. Very cool tablet. Now that's the normal business plan, but anyway, we've got a promotion going right now that you're going to want to be in on. From August the 1st to October the 15th, anybody that gets involved and becomes a qualified director, they only need 4 points. You remember when it was 5? Well, they only need 4 customer points, okay? Now, let me show you what that means. When you get started, you get 4 points, you get $100. You do you and 2, you get $100 for each of them, which gives you $300. If you do that within 30 days, now you've got to have you and 2 completed within 30 days of the day you signed up, and everybody have their 4 customer points. Stream has got a promotion. They're going to give you $700 instead of $100. Is that pretty cool or what? So your 30-day bonus would be $1,000 plus your free custom tablet, okay? $1,000, gang. They started this promotion. Actually, they kicked it off August the 1st. There was people that have already made $17,000 since this thing started the 1st of August. Okay. Now, how do you get your 4 customer points? Okay. See, I've always been involved in a business where you do internal consumption. Before I can promote something, I have to have it myself. So think about it. You have to have the website to run your business. That's 2 customer points. That's $24.95 a month. The home life service is approximately $30. That gives you a customer point. And I bought a separate business phone, a separate line that I use just for my stream business. It's a total write-off. It's a Sprint phone, and I already had AT&T, so I've got both services. I've got my customer point for that, and my monthly overhead's only $95. Yet the first 30 days I made over $1,000, and you're going to make a lot more than that when I show you what's coming up. Because see, as you move through the ranks, and these will mean more later, if you do regional director, which is you and 2 qualified, in 30 days you get $700. You do managing director, which is basically only you and 2 twice, okay? That's 3 times, excuse me, $2,500, okay? And that's within 90 days. Senior director, $5,000. Executive director, you got a whole year. We just went executive director, and it took us less than a year from the time we really got going in our business. But see, these businesses add on. So you get if you get the 700, you can get the 2,500 and the 5,000. But what's even huger than that? Look at this. Whoever you sponsor that gets the bonus, you get matching bonuses. So every person I sponsor that goes regional director, if they get a $700 check, I get a $700 check. If they go managing director, they get a $2,500 check. I get a $2,500 check. So, see, here's what we're talking about. I was talking about your overhead, your 4 customer points, $95 a month. If you sponsor one person, they go regional director, you would get $700, right? Because you went regional director, and then when they went regional director, you get another 7. You follow me? So this is like shooting fish in a barrel, gang, and it's leverage. Everybody doing just a little. Okay, let me wind this thing down here. Now, this is what we're in the business for. See, the bonuses we're talking about are one-time bonuses. The residual income comes every single month, month after month after month. Okay, let me give you an example. If you sponsored 2 people and got 5 customer points, and that's all you ever did, okay, and then we help those 2 get 2, and it goes 5 levels deep, look what your monthly income would be. $445 a month, excuse me. Well, it's not a big deal unless it comes every month. If you know what, if $445 comes for the next 20 years every month, that's pretty good money. Well, but I want to make more than that. Well, you don't have to do a lot more to make more. What if you sponsored 4 people? Now, with this promotion, that shouldn't be a problem, okay? And you get your 5 customer points. It goes 5 levels deep. Everybody doing the same thing. We're talking about $12,000 a month. That's zip code changing income. There's not a doubt in my mind there are going to be people that do this right here between now and the end of the year. Okay, they have leadership income. The purpose of leadership income is to help you build your business. Okay, remember your first level, you become a qualified director. That gives you $100. Once you become a qualified director, you need to start a new team. At that point, you become a regional director. Okay, I mean, anybody in your next code's regional. And the difference is now everybody that gets in on your regional director code, you're going to get an extra $25, and you're going to get your stream tablet. Now, that goes as far as until somebody else becomes a regional director, and then they get that $25. Well, when you move to managing director, you've got to go from 5 customers to 10 at that point. But when you're a managing director, you get $100 for everybody that gets in on that team, plus a $250 gift card. At senior director, you get $200 plus a free cruise. Now, we just got back on our cruise back the first of the year, and it was cool. 4 nights and 5 days, and but $200 for each person that gets in on your senior director code, that can be a lot of money. I went to Detroit, Michigan in December and started a new team, sponsored 6 people, and they got qualified. And I came home the next week. Stream sent me a $1,200 check because they were in my senior director code. Executive director, $250. If you're in the top 50 money earners, you get a Mercedes. And then the national director program is a brand new code that they just started, and you're going to get a $300 for everybody gets on that team plus a Tesla. And gang, if you hadn't read about the Tesla, you want one of those. So what I love about this business, you can make as much money as you want to make. It's totally up to you. Okay. You can build your team as big as you want to build it. What's the benefits of Stream? You get free services, all expense paid vacation, free cars, and world-class training events. And so that's the marketing plan. Welcome to your future, gang. Like I said, and I want to tell you something in closing, you can never say you didn't have a chance. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. Be sure you get back with whoever invited you and let them fill in the blanks, okay? Good night, everybody. See you later.